Stress, pressure, expectations, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Ducks will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Morton. He tries to take the top off. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Moore will throw. Get it out on the screen. Spins away from the defender. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Stewart. Got enough space. Touchdown Ducks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. Oh, he's got some space. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Caught near the sticks. It's Dickey. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And this is obviously not a... start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Moore to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep points.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Virgil. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled.
Turning it on. He's got it out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Wants to throw again. The sweet feet buy a little time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Back to throw, it's Morton. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gets the back moving. Goes to the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The sure hands, it's Stewart. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Moore will throw. He's got his man. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play something.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Ducks send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Hold and finds his man on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Benson. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
He wants to change this route. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got out of trouble and throws.
What the fuck was that route?
Good job by the defense.
On your route.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Stewart. Wide open. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. That's caught. It's Douglas. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Morton. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
To the air on first down. Deep throw off his back foot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Back to throw, it's Morton. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Just keep slinging it. With the catch, it's Virgil. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. pick six.
Yeah, and how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone
6'5", man.
They throw the
6'5".
pick. Not only that,
he's like
return
Anthony
all the
Barr.
way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Grabbed in the middle. It's Virgil. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Finds space on the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Oh, hit it.
That just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Reels it in down the left side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. To the air, it's Morton. Looking down the middle. It's caught. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack. Lose.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders! How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
29 Philly. Tuna.
Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they shave a couple more off of this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Turns it on in midfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Can't get him to the ground. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Moore to the air. Skips away from pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to get it himself. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the 1st down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up 4th.
Unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I'm at work. I gotta check the messages though.
The Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Back to pass, it's Morton. Got it in the middle, it's Dickey. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it was worth the gamble.
You got anything else, bro?
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but you're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. Fires into the end zone. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He managed a few yards on that return.
Oh, the cowboy call.
The fact that they forced the turnover. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. He might want another play. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it from
Welcome
here.
to
For David
Avaya
Pollack and
IP
Jesse
offense.
Palmer, I'm Reese
For
Davis,
pulpit
and you've been
anytime,
watching
press
another
star
presentation of EA Sports College
Enter
Football.
extension and pound key. Enter password and pound key.
Emergency room extension 245.
No new messages.
Again, dude. Oh, finally made a custom.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the... Five-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give is to Williams. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. On target to the left.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Here's the pressure. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, where am I at?
Got it in the middle. It's Carter. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee in this
Wasn't that,
25. Back to throw, it's Green. The screen, he's got wheels.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Dude, don't talk.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense.
Not today.
INT.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Morton. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got a man. It's Virgil. They stop and show the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on 1st down. He'll throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Green. And a sack all the way back at the 5. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. I'm sure the offense happy with that free 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 5. The sure hands, it's Virgil. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Got a man. It's Douglas. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Washington. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
It's first down from the 11. Going to the run, it's Williams. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Morton. Caught over the middle, it's Douglas. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Wants to go up top on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Morton. Lets it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That one bounds through the end zone.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Key narration volume set to 100.
Man.
It'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Green. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Green. Unloads it left.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
off for the 4th time today. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Send that offense back onto the field. They started this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to
Snap
have
the
to be
ball,
really
guy.
aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Green. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the 3rd quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Grab near the marker. It's Virgil. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Morton. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man, it's Williams. Moving deeper into enemy territory, move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Tosses it incomplete. Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Morton. It's complete to the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Pocket breaking down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking.
And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Blake. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Green. Finds a tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Green. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Got his man. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Got it behind the line. It's Dickey. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Virgil. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Nah. Too much.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on
this is game 3, dude. Someone's got to stop.
He'll take it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, shut this off. Yeah. Yo, that shit's terrible, dude.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to make magic with his feet.
He wrecked me.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, that's
Well,
what
and if
we're
you're
whooping.
wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or
Oh,
throwing
I
the
mean,
football,
it helps
they've
you
had
get the
penalty
fucking
problems,
number
but it's
4 rated
turnovers as
team with
well.
the fucking
And here
stud
in the
D
fourth
line.
quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one
I
up.
had to give you a chance, you know.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider
Yep.
offense on its way to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired. They're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Using his legs, it's sticky. And they're able to make the tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up...
Oh, yeah, the games are on right now, ain't they?
Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably...
Nah, depends on your quarterback. If he has a lot of abilities like dot and shit, just do placement, don't do accuracy. If you got a shitty quarterback who like ain't got a lot of passing abilities, do placement and accuracy.
Keep fighting to the very end.
Yeah.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Like if you got Julian Sayin or whatever,
Back part of their running
who's
game.
probably got some
Listen, I'm
fucking
not one for moral
good passing
victories,
shit,
and
just
obviously
do
they're
placement,
trailed
don't do
by a lot of
accuracy.
points late in this game, and they are going to lose. But it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros
Yeah.
on the clock.
Of course.
And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pitch it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
I like how dude didn't block his ass.
One more play to pad the stats. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
Oh, what the fuck?
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
I thought I had a certain play. I don't even fucking have it.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Unloads quickly. Hard running there.
Who the hell's
That will
he?
be the final play.
Big ass head.
Clock strikes 0 here. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough, so they've got to turn